So we're going to work with the vibration of this magnificent rose. There's actually two more. The many participants who had participated, and they did take a rose if they were physically here. The whole thing with the rose. Okay, I can whenever, as long as it's you. Okay, 1 second, everybody. I just don't usually do this, but I can. So, you are available, right? I don't have an answer. Okay, so just at 8:15, could you make sure that you could go out there and get me? Somebody needs to come back at 8:15. I should be finished by that time. Yeah, okay. All right. All right, everyone. It's been that kind of day, you know? But the rose is going to settle everything for everybody. That's what's going to happen. So, I wanted to talk a moment about Mother Mary. And of course, most of us know, or the Divine Mother, as she is known, the Mother of Mothers. But we had an initiation yesterday with a group. People were participating in that. And, I just look at the magnificence of the rose, if you could see this, just the energy that it holds. And today, everybody was kind of blissed out, those that participated in it. It just kind of kicked up cosmic memories, like an understanding, who we are and having a higher understanding of the alchemy of what things are and what to transmute, into light and our capabilities and all of that. And just so heartfelt. But the rose and the geometry of the rose was discussed with this guy. It's actually on, I believe it's on Facebook. And he's not from here, he's from some other country, but he lives like in nature, and he's a brilliant man. And he was talking, of course, we already know the spiraling, but they were talking about the spiraling, and in the rose, you can see it is a spiraling. And he talked about this is actually a dodecahedron. And a dodecahedron, which is five, okay, then a 3D, when you start stacking them on top of the other, I mean, it's just fascinating. That's exactly how our DNA operates. It was just like, oh my gosh, scientifically explaining this. And also, Mother Mary speaks of the spiraling up. She uses the word spiraling. The rose is all about the spiraling, the spiraling, the spiraling. So it's just like these additional insights of understanding and comprehension begins to happen as you walk your path of light. So, the rose holds one of the highest vibrations, and it is the heart love vibration. It is that. But there's so much more to it. And of course, one of the beautiful things in this particular Facebook that Sunny sent me was hearing the tone of the rose. It was just so beautiful, so very beautiful. But the geometry, the behind the scenes scientific mechanics of it, and how it works, and the spiraling and the dodecahedron, and how it built, and our DNA, and it was around. It was just really, really, really boy. So we're going to keep this beautiful rose. And if any of you did participate on Saturday here physically where you got a rose, take out your rose and put it close to you, okay, as we do this meditation. Okay, so good about that. I'm going to be working. I haven't worked with kyanite for a long time. This is blue kyanite, and I just felt moved to take this beautiful mineral. So we're going to work with that, and also we are going to work with the rose. It is a pure essential oil. Well, of course, getting the pure rose is extremely expensive, but this is Rose Absolute, and it is in jojoba. Okay, whatever
Yeah.
that is, yeah, that oil.
GOBA.
That oil. Okay, so let's put forth our intention. We're gonna, because I just feel the loving princess of Divine Mother. I just feel Divine Mother, the energy of Divine Mother here. So just put forth that intention. I'm just gonna open this up. It makes it easier to do. So let's do it like that. And you can pass it to everybody. Thank you. Okay, and we are going to want to share this, the opening of the grids to other dimensional worlds. So let's just take a look at this. And I can't tell you how excited I am that Dr. Hertak and Desiree Hertak and Alan Steinfeld are going to be here. You know, in 2025 is the last of his books. So that's very interesting. The last of his books. But if you know anything about the keys of Enoch, the Academy of Future Science, you know how profound that knowledge is, which comes from Enoch. Enoch, remember Enoch in the Bible and up to Metatron. So I was listening to something about disclosure, and disclosure is coming. I mean, like soon. It isn't like far off. Like one day we'll have disclosures. Like disclosure is going to be coming. I know for sure it's within 5 years. It may be way less than that, but it's definitely coming. Disclosure is coming. You know, whether the masses are ready for it or not. Okay, it's a coming. And they've been dripping, dripping, dripping. The idea that we're not the only ones in this universe, you know, that even the cartoons now, you know, everybody's from another planet and all the little, little aliens get together and play with each other. And, so they're getting in on all kind of levels to get it into the consciousness of humanity, that, yeah, I know you used to think that the sun revolved around the earth. We know you used to think like that, but you have evolved since that time, and you are now ready to know, okay, that you are one of myriads and myriads and myriads of realities that exist in a multiverse, and you have multiple timelines as well as multiple lives, as well as past, present, and future. Not much to swallow, just next. Like, wow, okay, at least we are kind of prepared for it. But I really feel for those people that are stuck into a mindset, that we're the only ones, in the universe. I don't even know how anybody could think that. But anyway, whatever, it's all good. We're all going to experience in the way that we're going to experience, but most certainly I would say that the light workers, we are the torch bearers. We're kind of leading the way, and that's it. So no matter where anybody is right now, there is this wonderful awakening of all of humanity. Even as the other stuff is going on, we don't have to talk about it. We already know. Put on your seatbelts. The next couple of weeks into the end of the year is going to be a rough ride. Everybody knows that. So you breathe, and you know what your job is. You come from the neutral observer. You do not get caught up in the drama back and forth. It doesn't matter which side, it's going to be drama, period. So that's going to be it. So the question is, are you going to contribute to the drama, or are you going to do as Mother Mary requested in 2010? She needs somebody to hold the polarities in balance. Let's all say we'll do that job. We'll hold the polarities in balance during this period of time. Somebody has to do it, and so we'll be the ones to do it. Okay. So as you can see here, it says the opening of the grids to other dimensional worlds. Well, the grids are wide open right now. And I want to start to talk a little bit, and I will, about Sarasota being a stargate and what does that mean. And now the consciousness, now I heard this decades ago about Sarasota, and I didn't really understand it completely, as I do know, but I remember more than once I saw this thing and the name Sarasota came up. Ashanada Dean Also, she's a big luminary that's out there. She talks about Sarasota. She actually has been here in Sarasota, like really, advanced, super duper stuff as far as information is concerned. And that Sarasota, Florida is the second Stargate. We're Stargate number 2. So I actually did post that on the Cosmic Center page just to kind of give everybody a heads up that, yeah, this area where the Cosmic Center is located is Stargate number 2. And there's others like, in Machu Picchu and in England. I forget the exact places, but there's very specific. There's the ones over there, also in the Middle East. And what's really a big deal about the Stargates is that there is a lot of behind the scenes of different groups that want to control a Stargate, because a Stargate means you could have interdimensional, beings coming in and beings going out. So it's you want the right dynamic of that to take place.
Is there
So
only 12?
as far as I know, there's 12.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
as far as I know, there's 12 Stargates on this planet. So anyway, that's for another day. But as it says here, the opening of the grids to other dimensional worlds, that's more real than anything else. Okay, so I guess we are ready. We're going to get started.